You said, "Thank you, Lord," even though it hasn't happened yet. But now the question is, how do you keep trusting when the waiting gets longer? Because it's one thing to thank God once in faith. It's another thing to remain thankful when nothing seems to change. Days pass, weeks go by, maybe even months or years, and the same prayer is still there. Unanswered, unresolved, unclear. And slowly something begins to happen inside you. You start questioning, God, are you still there? Do you still hear me? Did I miss something? And if you're not careful, gratitude can quietly turn into doubt. But this is where your faith must go deeper. Because trusting God is not proven in the moment you say thank you. It is proven in the moments where you feel like giving up and you still choose to believe. Proverbs 3 verse 5 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." That means there will be moments where you do not understand, moments where things don't add up, moments where God's timing feels confusing. But trust is not built on understanding. It is built on knowing who God is. Because if you only trust God when things make sense, then you're not really trusting Him. You're trusting your understanding. And your understanding is limited, but God is not. Isaiah 55:8 reminds us, "My thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways." God sees what you cannot see. He knows what you don't know. He is working in ways you don't even realize yet. So when nothing makes sense, that is not the moment to pull away. That is the moment to hold on even tighter. Because here is the truth. Waiting is not punishment. Waiting is preparation. There are things God is doing in you before He does something for you. He is strengthening your faith. He is building your patience. He is aligning your heart. Because if the blessing comes before the preparation, you may receive it but not sustain it. So the waiting is not wasted. It is intentional. But let's be honest, waiting is hard. There are days you feel strong, and there are days you feel tired. Days you are full of faith, and days you are full of questions. And in those moments, you don't need to pretend. You don't need to act like everything is okay. You just need to stay connected to God. Because even when your faith feels small, God is still faithful. 2 Timothy 2:13 says, "If we are faithless, He remains faithful." That means even when you feel weak, God does not change. He does not forget. He does not abandon. He does not fail. So how do you keep trusting in this season? You remind yourself daily, God is still working. God is still in control. God is still faithful. Even when you don't see progress, you don't feel peace, you don't have answers, you keep choosing trust, not once, but daily. It's waking up and saying, "Lord, I still trust you." It's continuing to pray even when you're tired. It's choosing gratitude, even when you're still waiting. That is real faith. Hebrews 11 verse 1 says, "Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." Not seen. That means before it shows up in your life, it must first live in your faith. So don't let the waiting discourage you. Let it deepen you. Don't let the silence weaken you. Let it strengthen your trust. So today, make another decision. Not just to thank God once, but to keep thanking Him, to keep trusting Him, to keep believing, even when nothing makes sense. Because one day, what feels confusing now will become clear. What feels delayed now will come at the right time. And what feels uncertain now will reveal God's perfect plan. Until then, stay faithful, stay anchored, stay thankful.